I don't know if this is running or not. After much deliberation, it works. Sorry guys, so it's been a while since I've been on. It's been so long that now my bike has changed. Okay, so first of all, preemptively, I'm sorry that I have been intermittent. Just trying to learn how to shoot for these people and all that kind of stuff. It's just been crazy to say the least. I have been working my tail off. I just had a client with a bunch of headshots. I have ridden the DR so little, it is absolutely painful. I used to put 12K plus a year on this thing, and now I haven't even put 3, and here we are in September. I need to do a valve adjustment on it, although I don't know why, because it's just been sitting there. It'd make me feel better, it'd give me a better peace of mind. Might start a little easier too. Also, I need to start shooting more, so that's a thing. I'm now on Instagram. You can follow me under Alex650, I think, or Alex650photo. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a bit. But yeah, I'm slowly getting that going. I should get that going way more than I should, or way more than I have. I guess Instagram is the way photographers network nowadays. I just miss the days when it was like pen and paper, or the newspaper, or people driving by your house or something, or word of mouth. Who knew? People don't talk anymore. Goddamn millennials. But this vlog is not about that. This vlog is me getting out of my house and doing the right thing, because I haven't been out in so long and I haven't seen anybody in so long that I mean, other than my girlfriend, I mean, like, ride buddies or anything wise, I would like to go riding with a group again, but everybody says it's so miserably hot, which it is. Right now it's 95, I think. Due to the slight breeze, it's bearable. It's my cat's birthday, but this ride is about me clearing my head and talking to you guys because it's almost therapeutic. I think this should be illegal. Like, if you can't get into the parking lot, you shouldn't be there, kind of thing. And also, why the hell do you need to pick up your kids? My parents, I mean, granted we lived in a smaller town, but even then, my parents were like, take the bus. My dad walked with me a few times to school when I was in kindergarten, and then he was like, okay, do you know the way on your own? And I said, yeah. He's like, you sure? Because if you need to, I can go. I was like, no, I'm good. And after that, when I was in the first grade and all that kind of stuff, he was like, your school's here. Good luck. And I was like, okay, time to man up. So I don't understand why people are like, I need to take my kid to school. I get that you're going to want to protect your child. I get it. But you can't protect them from the world. They're going to have to go experience things. They're going to have to go learn how to do things. Games nowadays, when I grew up as a kid, you had things like Sonic the Hedgehog. Not Sonic, Sonic. It was the Russian version. You didn't know where secrets were, you didn't know where anything was, you just play, you just go. And you try and get to the end, that's how it was. And then you had more complex games that came out and followed through, like, this is a staple for me, Fallout 1, or System Shock 2, which you'll hear me talk about every once in a while because I love those games. Love me some old school games. Yeah, Fallout 1, you'd hear, like, oh, we need one of these parts, like, here's a quest, go get it, and you're like, cool, quest time! And then you're like, okay, where do I go? Well, I heard there's a guy in Necropolis that has one. And you're like, where's Necropolis at? And the person goes, I don't know. And you're like, okay, well, yeah! Nice! What's going on? That's a 2?
Yeah.
Jesus, how you liking it?
I love it, man. I'm turning at Parkwood. I'm gonna go that way.
Oh, nice. Probably gonna take the freeway in a bit.
Okay.
But good meeting you.
Yeah, cool. Anybody who's got a dual sport, I'm all about it.
Take it easy. Shit. Meet the nicest people on a supermoto. Little CRF 250L, riding for 5 months. That's a fun little bike. They're a little heavy for what they are, just a little, but still freaking fun as hell. And if you're on 2 wheels, I commend you. Either way, I was getting back to what I was talking about. So you'd have a guy that basically like says, I don't know, go figure it out, and you're like, okay. Oh, that building's on fire. So you just had to figure it out. You had to walk around and go find places and explore, and it forced you to do things. And probably about Fallout 3 is when I started noticing this like really, really bad. And it was, you get a direction that you're supposed to go and your map tells you. And also on top of that, you got a little compass at the bottom that just says go here. And games became super linear. And they just they don't challenge you, like at all. So, thus being my millennial rant, it's sad. It's sad that, you know, men were men back in the day, and I'm in this gap that's like, I don't know what the hell I am. I don't know what I identify with. Because I look at millennials and I'm like, most of this shit sucks. Most of this is just dumb. I don't want to deal with this. These is just people being whiny and bitchy and moaning and complaining. But yeah, I mean, like, we don't save, we don't challenge ourselves, we don't go to school, we don't learn things. We don't learn things at all. Which I'm a big advocate of learning things, because last you guys knew, I didn't know another language at all. And I can say things like, Buongiorno, mi chiamo Alex, come va? I'm picking up that because, one, I'm going overseas to Europe, and I'm going to land in Italy for a bit. And then the other is, I just need to learn something. I need to pick something up other than photography, which I'm always honing that toolbox. But it is what it is. Actually, I don't even want to say that. It's something that keeps you mentally sharp and alert, which you should always be doing. Your brain is like any other muscle. You don't use it, it starts going sour, starts getting soft, weak, mushy, doesn't do anything. This is always something that's amazed me too. Giant structures. So you're telling me that is made out of tiny bits of rock and another emulsifier that supports hundreds upon thousands of pounds, hundreds of thousands of pounds, to get people from point A to point B? I mean, hell, this thing. Somebody decided to come up with this. Not the gas tank, but this entire motorcycle in general. And not only that, they decided to, for the long run, make things like handlebars that I can remove, shocks, forks, fork seals, an engine. I mean, things that you can replace after they go out. Suspension in general is a modern marvel. Instead of somebody making the bicycle and they were like, well, just go over a bump slower. Now you have shock. Originally I was like, millennials or whatever. It is what it is. And now I'm like, I don't want to be part of that group. This group sucks. Why do I have to be looked at as that? Like, I meet a lot of people and they just want things handed to them. Like, no, I want to work. I want to build something. Food for thought, thinking to myself, talking to you guys, being on a ride. Enjoy.